Retirement planning. Just hearing those words can be a little stressful, right? Well, you're not alone. But what if I told you that we can cut through all that noise and confusion? That we can focus on just 4 simple, game-changing moves that can seriously transform your financial future. Let's dive in.
Look, if you feel overwhelmed by all this, I get it. I mean, you've got all these crazy acronyms flying around, 401ks, IRAs. What does it all even mean? And then you see these articles talking about needing millions of dollars, and it just feels impossible. It's no wonder so many of us just kind of ignore it. So if that's you, listen up. You are so not alone. Feeling that way is completely normal. But here's the good news. Building a secure future isn't about some complicated secret formula. It's really just about making a few smart moves. And today, we're going to walk through exactly what those are, step by step.
Here's our game plan. We're going to talk about the one superpower you have that's more important than a huge salary. We'll cover how to get, and I mean this, free money from your employer. Then we'll look at a super flexible savings tool that has some amazing tax advantages. And finally, we'll figure out how to find the one number that really matters for your retirement.
Okay, first things first, let's just bust a huge myth right now. You do not need to be earning a 6-figure salary to start planning for retirement. Seriously, the most important thing isn't how much you're making, it's that you just get started. And we're about to see why.
And that brings us to our very first move, which is, without a doubt, the most critical one. Your single biggest weapon in this whole thing isn't the size of your paycheck, it's the amount of time you have on your side. Starting early is literally a superpower when it comes to your money.
So how does this superpower work? It's all thanks to a little bit of magic called compound interest. But it's not actually magic, it's pretty simple. It's when your money starts making its own money. Think about a tiny snowball at the top of a big hill. As it starts rolling, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and bigger, and rolling faster and faster. That's exactly what your investments do. The earnings they generate start generating their own earnings. It's a chain reaction.
And look, the proof is right here. Just check out the difference a decade makes. The person who starts saving at age 25 ends up with way more money than the person who starts at 35, even if they contribute the same amount. That 10-year head start is a huge deal. Every single year you wait, you're actually losing out on potential growth. All right, game changer number 2. This might just be the best deal you'll ever get in your entire financial life. I'm talking about the employer 401k match. I'm going to say that one more time, just so it really sinks in. If your job offers a 401k match, they are offering you free money. It's a straight-up bonus for saving for your own future. Let's break this down with a real example so you can see what I mean. Let's say you make $60,000 a year. A pretty common company policy is to match 50% of what you put in up to 6% of your salary. So you put in 6%, which is $3,600. Well, your employer then just drops another $1,800 into your account. Boom. Just like that, your total savings for the year is $5,400, but only $3,600 of it actually came out of your paycheck.
I mean, think about that. That's a guaranteed, immediate 50% return on your investment. Tell me, where else can you find a deal like that? You can't. That's why your number one priority, before anything else, should be to contribute enough to get that full match. Not doing it is like literally leaving a pile of cash on the table.
Okay, so you're getting your free money from your 401k match. Awesome. So what's next? This brings us to move number 3, opening up an IRA, which stands for Individual Retirement Arrangement. Think of this as your own personal retirement account, one that gives you a ton of flexibility and control.
Now, there are 2 main flavors of IRAs, the traditional and the Roth, and the main difference comes down to taxes, specifically when you pay them. With a traditional IRA, it's pay the taxes later. You get a tax break on your contributions today, but you'll pay taxes when you take the money out. With a Roth IRA, it's pay the taxes now. You contribute with money you've already paid taxes on, and in return, all of your withdrawals in retirement are 100% tax-free.
So which one should you pick? Well, if you're younger or earlier in your career, the Roth IRA can be a total superstar. Why? Because you're probably in a lower tax bracket now than you will be later. So it makes sense to pay the taxes now while they're cheap, and then let all that money grow and come out completely tax-free when you're older and likely earning more. It's a really smart move. All right, we're at our final move. And this is where we take that giant, scary, abstract retirement number and we shrink it down to something that's concrete and, more importantly, something that's actually achievable. It's time to find your magic number by working backward. And you know what? It's way easier than you think. There are just 3 simple steps. First, just get a rough idea of what you spend in a year right now. Step 2, figure out your replacement rate.
which is just the percentage of that income you'll need when you retire. And step 3, that's it. That number you just calculated, that's your target. That's your goal.
So what's that magic percentage? Well, most experts suggest you should aim for somewhere between 70 to 90% of what you're living on right now. You might be thinking, wait, why not 100%? Well, think about it. In retirement, you won't have certain expenses. You won't be saving for retirement anymore, you might not be commuting to work, and your taxes might be lower. So you just don't need as much.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap of our 4 game-changing moves. Number 1, start early. Let that compounding snowball do the heavy lifting for you. Number 2, get the match. Seriously, never ever leave that free 401k money on the table. Number 3, open an IRA to get more investment choices and some powerful tax perks. And number 4, set a real goal by figuring out your target number. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this one thought. When you ask retirees what their biggest financial regret is, you hear the same thing over and over again. I wish I had started sooner. It's not about being a Wall Street genius. It's not about timing the market perfectly. It's just about starting. Today. So, the big question for you is, what's it going to be? What small, simple, game-changing move will you make this week? Are you going to log in and bump up your 401k contribution to get the full match? Are you going to spend 10 minutes opening an IRA? Or maybe just calculate your magic number? Whatever it is, just pick one thing and do it. Your future self is going to thank you for it. Big time.